Yeah, VegasDon channel, ready to do our Las Vegas Strip live drive. Just waiting for you guys. See when you guys come in, and we'll get it going. Get this party started on this Saturday night. The Las Vegas Strip live drive with all of you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds, wait for folks to start coming on in. I know that there's some playoff football going on right now, so maybe some folks might not want to break away from that right now, which I totally get. I know if my team was there, I'd probably be doing the same thing. No, I would definitely be doing the same thing. But we're grateful to all you guys coming to hang out with us. We're out here in front of Bootlegger. Open 24/7, Italian food gaming bar. Tobin, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Thank you for all you do, Tobin, and thank you for being understanding. I appreciate you, brother. Really grateful to you, all of you. I know you're probably you probably got the Seahawks on another screen somewhere right now. I just saw they were up 7-0 after what, the first 13 seconds of the game or something. And the Bills lost. So I'm wondering if there's a dismantle coming. Oh, nice. Okay, 1st to the 9th. Very cool. Where do you stand? Nice, you got it booked already. Good. That's awesome. Look forward to seeing you, buddy. That's awesome, buddy. That's cool. That seems to be a very popular time for a lot of folks. I think Uncle Cliff is coming in around that time. Circa, very cool. All right, you'll get to see some sugar too. Very nice. That's awesome, buddy. 1st to the 9th. Yeah, there are a lot of people. I think well, no, Angie and Chuck were not coming this year. I think they're coming next year. But they were here like the end of March, early April last year. I know Cliff is definitely coming. And then there've been others, I forget specifically, but yeah, it seems like a busy time for a lot of folks to try and come in. So that's cool. Coming to the Circa, nice. Very cool. You gonna get a car while you're here? That's awesome. Welcome in if you're just joining. Yes, exactly, yes. I figured. I figured that was why you booked Circa. Yeah, you gotta see some sugar while you're there. That's really, really cool. I'm glad I'll get to meet you, but that's awesome, buddy. Very cool. We're going to go ahead and get started. I know there's, again, the Seahawks are playing the Niners right now, so some playoff football. I know some folks are probably watching that right now, but we'll go ahead and get started. Again, we do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. And this is the glitz and glam part of the Las Vegas Strip. And let's see, we've got some traffic here. Traffic. My son likes to play with the airplane noises. And that's one of the prompts that you hear in the cockpit. Traffic. When there's traffic nearby. An aircraft. All right, now northbound here on the world famous Las Vegas Boulevard. Yes, absolutely, Tobin. I would love that. That's cool. Let's do it. You'll have a car. Okay, cool. So you're going to go out and see Hoover Dam and all that? Hey, Goat, welcome in. We are headed up the Las Vegas Strip. We'll be there in... We'll be there very shortly. We're coming up to Warm Springs Road right now. Obi-Wan, welcome in, brother. Good to see you, man. We love Obi-Wan, our other brother from down under, down in Australia way. Come from a land down under. Obi-Wan, thank you for coming in, buddy. Vids from Mike, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. I know Mike has probably been watching some playoff football today. That early game, I'm sorry I missed it. I caught the very tail end of it. The winning field goal. Or not the winning field goal, but the very end of it. No problem, Tobin. I appreciate you, buddy. Don't worry about it. Tahiti Village over here on the right. 20 of you here. Thank you so much for joining. Please like and subscribe. I figured I would be. Yes, please check out Tobin's channel, Tobin Explores here on YouTube. Some awesome work up there in the PNW, Pacific Northwest. And also vids from Mike. We love Brother Mike and his awesome work here on YouTube. Sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos right here in Las Vegas on YouTube. Vids from Mike. Awesome, Obi-Wan. Yes, good. I'll be able to catch probably the latter half of the fourth quarter once I get down to Whiskey Liquor. I'll be able to, I'll probably head up there like 7:30 just to be able to do that tonight. It was fun. It's fun watching some playoff football with you guys. I like doing that. That was fun last week. Plus, that was a good game. The Bears and the Packers. So Town Square over here off to the left, it's a major shopping and dining destination. A lot of different restaurants in here.
Approaching a level crossing.
Right here off of Sunset Road and Las Vegas Boulevard. You can see the Sphere up there on the right doing its thing. And the Las Vegas International Airport right here off to our right as we go over this level crossing. Railroad tracks. We got a Southwest 737 turning right next to us here. In addition to, it looks like 3 that are in the pattern right now for final. Otherwise, it doesn't look that terribly busy right now. And yes, thank you, Tobin. My beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos right here on YouTube. Very cool stuff. Maverick Helicopters, they can take you for a tour out there to Hoover Dam. And right up here in the center median, you have the world famous Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign, where you see the folks parked in there. Oh my goodness, someone's standing there, but it's a crosswalk. It's got a light. And the Pinball Hall of Fame right here on the right. All of you pinball wizards, come check it out. Cinnamon's gonna take some time off next month from work, so I'm gonna try and get down here on the strip, do some of the things that I've been meaning to do. Take some of the videos I've been meaning to take for you guys. Shin Lim at Venetian Resorts. Okay, we got a bus up there too, and we're narrowing lanes, and we got a bus in this lane. Again, the Las Vegas A's, they were denied their trademark. I listened to you guys. Amandita, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, Danielle, I love their food. I think in fact, I always ask people when they're sitting next to me there, you know, hey, what'd you get? Can I ask what you got? And they always tell me, and they're like, oh, how is it? Oh, it's awesome. I love it. It's great. So, yeah, everyone seems to love the food there. That's one of the huge positives about Fremont is the food there at Whiskey Liquor. Absolutely. Thank you, Amandita. Appreciate you being here. Christopher Brooks, welcome in. How are you feeling tonight, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, so I heeded your calls about the news crawler on the bottom of the screen from last week's lives, and In a vote of 52 against and 48 for, I decided not to bring the crawl back, the news crawl back across the bottom of the screen for any live streams for the foreseeable future, for sure. Yeah, I had a guy message me. I had two people message me, comment on Sunday morning. Got up in it, and they was like, yeah, he said, let me know when you stop being a news channel and become a YouTube, Vegas channel again. I unsubscribed, he said. I said, okay. Message received. So, no, we're not a news channel. We are, we bring you facts and research that I try to do during the week, but no, we are not a news channel at all. I understand, Tobin, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, especially with the chat up there. I know with the extra chat, I know it gets to be a little busy up there. I know, I mean, that was, I was like, okay. And the other one just said, yeah, just unsubscribed, didn't like the news thing. I'm like, okay, sorry. I was experimenting, you know, wanted to check it out. And so, yeah, that's why I put the poll up there. And you guys definitely let me know. And don't worry, it was totally anonymous. I couldn't see who voted which way, so I have no idea who voted for and against. But message received. So, no more news crawl or any of that. McDonald's right there, liquor outlet. Tobin coming to town the first week of April. That's awesome. Be down here on Fremont Street. They'll get to live stream some sugar. Hopefully they'll be doing more than just 2 nights a week by then, Tobin. Hectic, welcome in. Obi-Wan over on Twitch, thank you for being here. Yeah, I do the two chats on here so that I can see, because we're also live streaming on Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and Rumble, so that I can see the chats in the other, on the other platforms. Because if I don't monitor the chats, then, you know, I get myself in trouble and people start posting stuff in there that shouldn't be posted. Just like here on YouTube, same thing. 40 of you here, welcome in. We do all things Vegas. Please like and subscribe, you guys. Las Vegas A's got their trademark denied because the U.S. Patent Trademark Office said, nope. It's way too vague and broad, and you don't even have a presence in the Las Vegas area right now. That was essentially what they said, so they're gonna have to come up with a different idea. That team is just, it's always been in disarray anyway. Why are these guys going around? Oh, that's why. God, golly. A sprinkler doing its thing there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the water in this town. If you've heard me on this channel for any length of time, you know that I am, And if there's water spraying directly up like that, it's got just so much calcium and like magnesium and stuff in it, and it's just, ugh. No thanks. Unless you're drying it off immediately afterwards. Yeah, I don't want it on the car. You could see there are people that post like pictures of their pools and stuff here in this town, and they get this buildup of all that gunk, the calcium and stuff build up on their pools along the walls, and it's just, eef. And that's what they put, that's what comes out of the faucet when you drink the water here. It's the same stuff, so buyer beware, huh? Luxor right there, dressed in purple for the moment, with its brilliant beam shining up towards space. Amanda is here. Amanda, huge shout out to you, and happy birthday, Amanda from Canada. And thank you for coming in. Happy birthday. That's awesome. Excalibur over here on the left. We have the little castle all lit up over there, but again, no bellhops, no valet. And I haven't heard reports of $26 bottles of water there yet, but Absolutely, man. I hope you had a great time. Great birthday. And thanks for hanging out, spending the rest of your evening on your birthday here with us. It's awesome. Yeah, vids from Mike. He's done some awesome work also in and around the Pacific not the Pacific, the desert Southwest. So please check out his channel. Just awesome videos. And my beautiful wife, Cinnamon and Jupiter. Clint, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Clint, I know Clint does not like the Michael Jackson videos, so apologies to Clint. I know that that is a major dislike for you, but I appreciate you sticking around, Clint. I really do. I get so many comments and suggestions and you know, from folks that are like, oh look, so here we have the Popo because the Knights are hosting the Nashville Predators tonight in about an hour, and so they come down here and do the traffic directing thing and stuff. But yeah, I get a lot of requests from folks asking for the Michael Jackson videos. And this, just tons of shopping over here on the right. M&M store, Skechers, Aerie. The Netflix Bites, however, bid it big time inside, I think it was in MGM, right? MGM Grand? Oh, no, you don't, Clint. Yeah, the Netflix Bites, it went bye-bye. So you see the crowds over here on the right side on a Saturday night. Here coming up towards the center part of the strip, the area known as Center Strip. And Boulevard Mall over here, it's supposed to open very soon if it hasn't already. Abercrombie & Fitch. Looks like the exterior facing shops are already open. Lululemon is there. Adidas is open. ABC liquor stores. Always go there, you guys. Get your liquor needs from ABC liquor stores. Awesome. Thank you, Clint. That means a lot to me, buddy. Thank you. And this is the light at Harmon, which usually is red when we come through it, but see the pedestrian crosswalk up above there, looking pretty busy on this Saturday evening, approaching 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. Paris Hotel and Casino with the Eiffel Tower stretching into the night sky above the Las Vegas Strip. And Caesar Palace up there on the left, they just announced that they were doing the some new presidential suites or something like that. My guess is because their internal data was showing them that a lot of folks that were coming to the Strip were the whales, and the whales were probably avoiding Caesars. So they wanted to renovate and bring it up as you took a look there at the Bellagio on this Saturday night. Very bright. That is Bruno Mars they're advertising there. Out in front of Horseshoe. Bottled Blonde there. Shout out to Sugar and Courtney. We saw Courtney was drumming for Zoe Bowie last night in, I think it was last night, in Mesquite, which is about 90 miles away from us, right up on the Arizona border there on Interstate 15, 90 miles away. Yeah, so they that was a road trip of sorts. The speed limit once you get out in the rural area, assuming there's no construction, of course, I think it's 80 here in Nevada. Here in the city, it's all 65 everywhere, of course. So we come up here to the light at Flamingo Road. Flamingo Hotel and Casino over there on the right. Been there since 1946. Giada. I'm going to take Cinnamon there one day. Probably when our boys are a little older. But yeah, Caesars wants to get in on the big whale action. I wouldn't be surprised if Derek Stevens, the owner of the Circa, tries to get in on the whale action down on Fremont. But like I mentioned last week, occupancy last year here on the Strip was at 82%, and on Fremont it was only 66%. And they're attributing a lot of that to those whales, the big high spenders that did not want to go to Fremont Street, I'm guessing. But you see the crowds down here on the Strip on this Saturday night. Now, it is a holiday weekend here in the U.S. We have MLK's birthday, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, on Monday, which is a federal holiday. It's not a major holiday, but it is a holiday. So a lot of folks might be in town trying to make a 3-day weekend out of it. I probably shouldn't have gotten in this lane. There's the guitar-shaped hotel. Look at that thing. They are putting that up quickly. The Seminole Indian tribe owns the Hard Rock and the Hard Rock brand. They are looking to get their money back in a hurry, I'm sure. We have Harrah's over here on the right, and of course Treasure Island up there. And then the other part of the news this week was that the Fontainebleau there at the north end of the Strip, they are extending free parking for locals until the spring, they said. I don't know what, I guess that's what, the spring equinox maybe? I don't know. But yeah, so they're really trying to bring the locals back up at the north end of the Strip. And a lot of the locals, of course, they eschew the north end of the Strip. They eschewed the north end of the Strip before the $26 bottles of water and everything else. Christopher Brooks, are you ready to party tonight, Christopher? Christopher is a fixture here on the VegasDon channel on our live streams, and we're grateful to have Christopher hang out. Nice, Clint. Wow, I didn't know that. Yes, please check out Clint's channel as well, please. Very grateful to all of you guys. Thank you so much. Again, live on Rumble, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, and YouTube here on this Saturday night, right out in front of Harrah's and Monorail Center Strip Station, which is actually on the back side of this property. The entire monorail is on the back side of these east side casinos. Casino Royale, Outback Steakhouse, of course, Fat Tuesday. Denny's, of course. Come all the way to Vegas just to go to Denny's, right? Doesn't everybody? And there's the Venetian and Palazzo right there on the right. Treasure Island again with free parking. It's like the only one that still has free parking. But you would be doing a lot of walking if you tried to park at Treasure Island. So, Tobin, are you going to try and play any games while you're in town? And if so, what? I'm curious. Curious what games Tobin would be playing here at the casino. Palazzo. Gillies over here on the left. Some very high-end shopping again. You have the Crystal Shops down there at Center Strip, and then you've got Jimmy Choo, Louis V. Mont Blanc. Come and get your pens. Oh, no, I can't do that. That's, oh no, this guy is, no, there he is. Oh no. I just can't get away from him. I don't want to be behind Zooks because I just don't trust him. Yeah, it's weird. I just don't trust him. Oh, we got billboard trucks. 1, 2, 3 of them here, all in a line. I'm just going to sit here and hope that the music doesn't... You don't gamble. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, just don't go to North Las Vegas or East Las Vegas. That's my advice. Yeah, I don't gamble either. So yeah, it's funny how many people come to this town and move here and we don't gamble. You know, I've actually met quite a few who don't. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, Tobin's coming April 1st through the 9th. And we will get to see Brother Tobin here in Las Vegas. And please like and subscribe to Tobin's channel. It is Tobin Explorers up there in the PNW. Tobin, if you could drop your link, please. Win an encore up there. They're playing a little Dre on the Kartzilla there. It sounds like they got some pretty good bass on that thing too. I wonder what kind of chassis that is they're using for that thing. But that is this Kartzilla. I don't know their prices, but you could probably look them up online and check them out. Palazzo right here, standing very stately above the Las Vegas Strip. Imagine some of those suites up at the top of that thing go for, huh? Samantha, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, and I was saying earlier that Cliff, Uncle Cliff, is supposed to be here. I think he said, I'll have to check with him again. I think he said like his birthday or whatever. It's like the last week of March or something and the first week of April. So that'll be cool. Cliff's staying down on Fremont. Actually, he does the Strip and Fremont Street. He does like a 10-day or trip or something like that. Look at that. The semi just ran that red light. It is an epidemic in this town. They just do not seem to enforce it. Sands Avenue now crossing. And you can see the crosswalk here between Fashion Show Mall and Win an Encore. Not nearly as populated as the ones that we saw down there towards the central part of the Strip. More high-end shopping over here, as if you didn't have enough already. But it seems like I mean, for a holiday weekend, it's pretty busy around the central part of the Strip there. We'll see how they do down on Fremont. Last night, I was not impressed with the crowds down on Fremont. From some of the streaming that I saw, it was kind of slow, it seemed. Which, and I always asked Harry there at Whiskey Liquor, the bartender, really awesome dude. If you're in town, you're looking for some great food, head to Whiskey Liquor. Again, they don't give me a dime. In fact, they don't give me anything off of my bill. So I pay just like everyone else. But I just love the place. I think it's great, and the service is great. The food's very good, and the location. The location is incredible, right there. All that people watching you get to do right there. Right next to the First Street stage. And of course tonight we've got Dr. Rock at 8 and then Bling at 11. So Christopher, there you go, buddy. We got Bling at 11. But yeah, last night it looked pretty empty down there. And I mentioned to I always ask Harry, how was it, last night, Friday nights? He's like, man, it's like every Friday night it's like pretty slow up here, and then Saturdays at least make up for it. So maybe it's people who, come into town. I'm guessing, I don't know. But they come in from like wherever, and then they come to the Strip for Friday night, and then they're like, okay, I want to go to Fremont for Saturday night. I'm guessing, I don't know. And so that's all those taxis that are lined up there around Fremont Street only want to go down to the Strip or the airport. Yeah, Daniel, it's a shame. They're playing Friday night, this coming Friday night. A week from last night. But I'm eager to see their February schedule, because I'm hoping that it includes some weekends and some Saturdays again. Because, I mean, they are really, really well loved. And I posted that image from YouTube with the 10 million views. Thank you so much to you guys. That wasn't me that did that. That was you guys. Thank you so much for being part of the channel here. And SugarBandLV on Instagram liked and commented on the post when I posted it on Instagram. So that was really, really cool. Again, support those that support you, right? And we love supporting Sugar because they do the same for us. They'll do shout outs when they're on the stage and stuff sometimes, when they can. It's really cool. Of course, all the bands down there, again, Freddie from Dr. Rock, he was really cool in person. I met him a couple weeks ago. Really, really fun. And I think his name is Chris, right? The lead singer for Zoe Bowie. When I met him back in the summer, he was really friendly. He was asking me questions. I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm like, you guys usually never ask me questions. I'm just like, let me take a photo, and then you guys walk off or whatever. But no, he was like asking questions and stuff, so that was cool. And Candace actually did that too. When I met Candace, who used to sing for Alter Ego, she would, when I met her the one time, I took a photo. I'm like, okay, thank you so much. And she's like, so what do you do? And I told her, I'm like, oh, I'm on YouTube, live streamer. And she was asking questions about the channel and stuff. I was like, wow, that's cool. Because of course, Alter Ego, they do live streams on Facebook. They have someone that goes down there and does live streams of them on Facebook, but not on YouTube or anything else. So, but we've been hoping, Tobin, I was mentioning to Tobin last week too, maybe we would see Maya on stage with Alter Ego. Maybe that'll become a reality. With she and Rich up on stage together. The lead, the male's lead singer for Alter Ego. That would be cool to see. As you see the Strat right there in front of us. Strat, of course, sold its land and building to Vici Properties, VICI, and now, just like all the others, has 2 mouths to feed every month when it makes its payments, instead of just themselves. Golden Entertainment sold out to Vici, the major. Paula, welcome in. No, Goat, I didn't. I'm using my wife's car, so no. My car, I got to get some work done to it. I got to get a little bit of work done to it, so I've been using hers. She's been very kind and gracious in letting me use hers. Yeah, the Strat, they've got a sale going on too. They were doing like $49 a night, and then they were including like a food credit with that, with no resort fee and all sorts of stuff. You don't see that very often, but it's a sign of the times, I guess. Fun City, it says there. Yes, Christopher, and you're going to get to see them tonight here at the First Street stage. Ah, thank you, Clint. Yes. 1 million would be terrific. Yes. Thank you. It's all for our sons, me and Cinnamon, our boys. This whole channel was always about trying to help set them up for the future, because goodness knows what it's going to look like. The economy's going to look like, what jobs are going to look like by the time that they become working age. Goodness, it is the world seems like it's changing almost daily right now with AI and everything. And then I read that ChatGPT is now going to start incorporating ads into their platform. So you'll, before you get an answer from ChatGPT, it'll probably be like, before we give you your response, now a word from Tony the Tiger. Bob Stupak Avenue, named for Bob Stupak, who was instrumental in the development of the Strat here. Back then it was known as the Stratosphere. Opened up in 96. 96 was a big year here in Vegas. It was the year that the Mandalay Bay started to get built. It was the first full year that the Fremont Street experience was underway. They just celebrated 30 years down on the Fremont Street experience. So is that a numerology thing? Have to play the number 1996 here in Vegas, maybe? I don't know. See these numbers popping up from time to time. Seemingly random, right? 50-foot tall showgirls, 2 of them right there for you. Come down to the Strat and take a photo with them. And Tobin, if you're parking to do that, do it during the day, of course. And then I would just go in that little Denny's parking lot for, 30 seconds. Pop out and take a photo. Hacienda was imploded. That's right. Yes, you're right, Cinnamon. Imploded in 96, and then they started to build Mandalay Bay. Yes, you're right. Oh, Wyoming Avenue. As we come into the Arts District here, in between Fremont Street and the Las Vegas Strip. No, Clint, yeah, we stay away from politics and religion. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, it really, you know, people feel a certain kind of way about stuff and all that, so we just try to shy away from it entirely. They do at 11, yes, Christopher. They definitely do. Oh, there's one of the F-150s that Metro uses. I'm sure that's good on gas, right? Driving around today, we did a lot of driving in, we went to North Las Vegas. And saw a lot of stuff up there. There were a lot of those little, you know, roadside little golf carts with the rainbow-colored umbrellas. Seemingly ubiquitous rainbow-colored umbrellas. Okay, so Abel Baker Brewery right here on the left. That's packed. They've got a lot of people in there. Come up here to Utah Avenue. Volkswagen, they still have that. I gotta actually get out and take a video of that one day. That's fun. It's an actual showroom with those cars that are in there. It's pretty cool. Let's make this left into here. And guys, if you're just joining, please wish Amanda in Canada a very happy birthday here on the VegasDon channel. Today's her birthday. And she is an instrumental part of the VegasDon community here. Huge shout out to Amanda on her birthday. So in case you've ever seen a movie, and in this case a movie called The Hangover 3, this is a mural located right here where the guys actually crossed the street and came across Main Street right here at this spot. And you can see the Strat in that back of that mural they have there. Right here along Main Street, USA. Pretty cool stuff. Doug, Alan, Phil, and Stu. Pay to park, of course. The city wants its money too. All right, let's go. Nevada Brew Works right there on the corner. See, they have the fires going outside. Thrive, that's a dispensary there. Mad Gallery, Main Arts District. It says they actually do have arts in there. Come up here to Colorado Avenue, more of the state streets intersecting Main Street here. Oh, thank you so much, Samantha. Wow, thank you so much for becoming a member. That's awesome. Thank you. Love having you. Welcome aboard. So we come up here to the light at Charleston Boulevard, which is, of course, a major east-west artery here throughout Las Vegas. And this will give us an opportunity to take a look at the little spaceship over here on the left. It's a little metalworks thing. So the metalwork place is, I think, yeah, it's a block away. It's west of us. They're at Commerce in Charleston. But I'm wondering, I'm guessing they probably bought this here. Bought it from them and just brought it over here a block away and parked it in front of the El Paso, Los Angeles Limousine Express with this bus here. But the aliens need somewhere to park too. I wonder if the city charges them. Here in the Arts District, where again, they're trying to revitalize the area, but you don't tend to want to, you know, scare people away by having them pay to park. But that's exactly what they're doing. And again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And check out my buddy Mike's channel, VidsFromMike, Vids from Mike, right here on YouTube. Sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos. Right here in Vegas on YouTube. Charleston will take you all the way out to Red Rock and all the way east up to the foothills of Frenchman's Mountain. Tobin, you going to go out to Red Rock while you're here? You can do the drive around there. I think it's $20 for non-residents to go out there and do the drive. unless you're a national parks card holder, in which case then you can get in because it's a national park or a national recreation area. Continuing now northbound on Main Street. We'll go ahead and get over here on the right. Nope, can't do that. These guys are flying. I wanted to get up here and make a right here at the English Hotel. Here at what has been billed as Midtown. This is where Nicolas Cage is reported to come and hang out. He'll park his car right out in front. Come and hang out. Oh, kitty cat. Go, kitty cat. Black cat. Is that bad luck? Well, I live in Vegas. But I don't gamble, so it's okay. Black kitty cat. First Street right here. And of course we have this dude here. I guess the black cat crossed the street. Why'd the black cat cross the street? To get to his big friend there on the corner. Nice, Clint. Well, so much of the credit has to go to Tobin. I wouldn't know half of what I knew. Half, I wouldn't even call it that much, without Tobin. Tobin has done tons of research that I have tried my best to memorize. And a spectacular job of just helping support the channel with knowledge, dropping knowledge. What does that say? Problem-oriented policing office. Okay. Problem-oriented policing office. That's interesting. As we come up here to 3rd Street and Coolidge. Physical therapy. Yeah, that used to be a home right there, but it's been converted. See a lot of that downtown, of course. You see that through a lot of downtowns throughout the country, too. Especially areas where there, courthouses get built or hospitals get built. Things like that. No Limit, welcome in. Let's get over here. 120 of you, thank you so much for hanging out with us and coming cruising with us on this Saturday night here in Las Vegas. We'll go up to gas. Yeah, so the Knights are playing tonight at 7. And we've got the Seahawks playing the Niners, of course. We'll be, I can't show any of that, of course, because of copyright. Even though I know other people do it, other streamers do it, but I don't want anything to happen to the channel. Worked too hard to try and build this thing up, so I don't want anything to happen. And here we go. So you know what? I'm going to go straight. I've never noticed a right turn sign there before. But I think that's for the right lane, which looks like a bike lane right now. Yeah, because you can't go straight. It's only one lane straight. Oh, wow, Clint, wow. Yes, Cinnamon, well said. Absolutely. Women, if you want to know what men want, that's it right there. The P word. Men want the P word. Peace. At the end of the day, that's really what all men want. I can't tell you how happy I am when I, get to spend time with my beloved there at the end of the day. Talk about the events of the day, etc. It's really, really cool. And goodness knows work gives people enough stress as it is. You don't need to go home and have that too, right? So this right here, by the way, is Pawn Stars, made famous by the History Channel. Wow, got a pretty good crowd here tonight. That truck Oh, he's parked too far back, that's why that is. But this is the world famous Pawn Stars right there. With Pawn Plaza right here across the street, or across the parking lot. It is Rick Harrison's brainchild right here. His bar is right there on the second floor with the balcony overlooking Las Vegas Boulevard. And then his barbecue shop is right underneath the bar there at Put Some South in Your Mouth, it says. But there's other little shops and stuff in here too. Looks like they put a bunch of containers together and created it. But this building here on the right, this is Yin. Welcome in, brother. This is what got them all of their fame. This pawn shop right here. Gold and silver pawn shop. Yeah, Daniel, I watched like the first 3 seasons. It was a lot of fun. And then, you know, best I can do is $10. I'm like, no. I started to feel bad for people because I'm like, no. Gosh. I know they have sentimental attachment and stuff, but these guys, you could tell they're really, really into their item that they're trying to sell and stuff. And you can't put a price on that anyway, right? I don't think so, Clint. I think they stopped a few years back. Yeah, I think Tobin said that a while back. So here's the front of the Pawn Stars building. Facade here on the front. Cash on the spot. And it is a fully functioning pawn shop, so if you come to Vegas and you need cash, I can't guarantee they'll give you top dollar. In fact, it's probably a good gamble, no pun intended, that you're probably not going to get top dollar. Across the light here at Bonneville as we approach Fremont Street and the Fremont Street Experience. Oh, they do? Okay, cool. Thanks, Daniel. I didn't know that. Christopher, what are you drinking tonight? We love Christopher. Christopher knows how to have fun. And please check out Yin's channel, Yin Cathay Stripes. He's in the Bay Area. And he's a huge Warriors fan. Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry. As we come up here to the light at Bridger. Yeah, Yin does some terrific videos there in the Bay Area, San Fran Bay Area, not Tampa Bay. And this is Carson Avenue. You guys are amazing. Best community on YouTube right here on this channel. Not just because I run the channel, but because of you guys. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you so much. You are what makes this channel. So we come up to Fremont Street, and there is the east end of the Fremont Street Experience right there, which looks a little, maybe a little busy. We'll see. Thank you, Cinnamon. Yes. Yeah, Paul, I remember that. I need to go there. I should go and take a video of that one time. I mean, I did for Leslie Nielsen in Fort Lauderdale, so I guess it can't be that macabre, right? Come up here to the light at Stewart Avenue, named after the First Lady of Las Vegas, Helen Stewart, who was instrumental in a lot of the land acquisition here back in the day. She was speculating that the railroad would come through and where it would come through, and sure enough, she struck it rich. So she has this roadway named after her. Extends from Main Street all the way up into the foothills of Frenchman's Mountain. And one of you asked me for videos of Los Feliz right up there on Frenchman's Mountain. I got those today as well, so those will be upcoming. And plot spoiler, they still have the trailhead closed up there for the Frenchman's Mountain Trail. So now westbound. Approaching the Mob Museum, which is this building dressed up in purple up here. Ahead. I will need to get in there. I still have tickets. I have to. They don't expire, so that's good. But I need to get in there and use them here at some point. For once. Yeah, Danny, you know, I'd like to go in there. I went in there just one Saturday driving around. I wasn't live. And I asked the guys, and they're like, no, you can't video here. And I'm like, okay, well, can I live stream? And they're like, well, isn't that taking a video? I'm like, slightly. I don't know what that was that went the other way. Looked like a black Impala. Yeah, so they do not let you do any video, just photos, and that's it. At Counts Customs. Red Fox, yes, that's right. Yeah, I need to go down there. Palm Cemetery. That's on Eastern, right? I think something like that. Or am I thinking something? I don't know. Come up here to Main Street Station, not owned by one of the station casinos, which, oh, by the way, are doing gangbusters business. Might have something to do with the fact that they've got, you know, $3 beers, $1.99 margaritas. I don't know. But the locals are swarming the station casinos. You've got one in Red Rock. You've got Green Valley Ranch. You've got Boulder Station over on the east side of town. Durango Station, which is newer, and in fact has just announced an expansion because they're making so much money over there. Along with the M Casino. They don't own the M, but the M Casino also was making so much money down there at the south end of town, which is just counterintuitive because it's on the way out of town. On the very edge of town, at least for the moment down there. But they've made so much money, they've built themselves a second hotel tower. It is also said that that's where the Raiders stay when they have home games the night before, which is a head scratcher. I always thought that the players just went from their homes, you know, and commuted to work. But I guess they have the players stay there. Speaking of the NFL, big news today, right? In case anyone missed it. Other than the Bills losing to the Broncos. John Harbaugh is the new coach of the New York Football Giants. 5-year deal. Yeah, Clint, that's a good question. I think, I don't know. I mean, it's not out in the open, certainly like it used to be. That I'll say. If it is here, they're keeping it very, very well concealed. Golden Gate Hotel and Casino, oldest hotel casino here in Las Vegas. Oh, by the way, they just turned 120. They're celebrating their big 120. 120 years of existence. This is the west end here of the Fremont Street Experience, right in front of Plaza Hotel. But I wanted to highlight Golden Gate. Look at all these taxis here. And they all want to go to one place. And if you're local, you're out of luck. Make a left here onto Carson. Golden Nugget. Oh, Golden Nugget. And then the other big news here in downtown Las Vegas this week is that the Downtown Las Vegas Event Center, which you'll see here in just a moment, is going to be replaced by, I'm sure you guys can figure it out, a parking lot, which is very reminiscent of a song, right? Pave Paradise, put up a parking lot. What was her name? Joni Mitchell? One hit wonder. Pave Paradise, put up a parking lot. The Downtown Event Center has been a very popular concert venue for a while here in downtown. And so I know a lot of folks were complaining online about it. And there's actually a petition I saw now being circulated online for folks to sign. Let's see how much it is to park here at the Golden Nugget parking garage. $50 US on this Saturday night for 0 to 24 hours, any part thereof. Bridger Avenue right here. A parking lot, yep. They're going to tear down their concert venue for a parking lot. I guess they ran numbers or something and said, we'll make more money using the property as a parking lot. They probably had some bean counters or something that said, oh, it's better if we do it this way. Yes, cinnamon, and oh goodness, that reminds me too. It was revealed that there was a huge investigation into college basketball, and they had multiple players from multiple teams on the payroll for a lot of these different games, and they were being paid cash, usually after the game, either $10,000 or $25,000 typically, to underperform or whatever. And the person that was doing this, giving them the 10 or 25 grand, was getting about 200 grand themselves. There is the downtown event center right there on the left. Again, it's going to go bye-bye. Right there in front of us. And they're going to put a parking lot in there. I guess they figure they'll make more money with it doing that than as an event center, concert venue. Point shaving, definitely, yeah. Yep, exactly, Amanda. And so that is a huge, huge scandal. But of course, I'm sure it's only limited to college basketball, right? Am I right? That sort of thing wouldn't go on in the pros. Never. So this is the world famous Fremont Street experience right here in front of us. And the crowd's looking pretty decent at this hour. It is 6:31 p.m. Pacific. And I'm seeing a lot of security out here too, making their presence felt and known. Thank you, brother Yin. You rock, brother. Yeah, it's interesting because you have such a scandal with the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers right now in NBA basketball, and they still haven't come out with all of the news. The firefighters are out here holding their boots to collect for some cause. Yeah, the cabbies get mad when the folks keep taking their time getting across. I can't believe the marshals aren't out here watching for jaywalking. They came after me one night for it. I didn't realize there was an ambulance there. That was back in like February of last year. Come up here to Ogden. And Pizza Rock. Very, very good pizza at Pizza Rock. I'm a huge pizza nerd if you're just joining and haven't heard me say that a few thousand times, but I love pizza, so yeah, I really like Pizza Rock. I used to like Evil Pie, but the last time I went there, the pizza was very cardboard-like. Didn't have a lot of sauce or cheese on it. And that kind of spoiled me a little bit on my fervor for them. 180 of you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you guys being here. Yes, you guys, best mods on YouTube. Best community on YouTube. Best mods on YouTube. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Best team of folks. And please check out Cinnamon and Jupiter, my beautiful wife's channel, but right here on YouTube. She does awesome, awesome astrology, spirituality videos. Gold Spike Hotel Casino over there, world famous. And they have a website up there, Explored TLV, Tango Las Vegas, TLV, exploredtlv.com. Ogden, that is a residence there at 150 Las Vegas Boulevard North. not North Las Vegas Boulevard. That just sounds ghetto. No, you put the direction of the roadway at the end of the name. And then it sounds classier, I guess. Josh702, please like and subscribe to Brother Josh. We love Josh here on the VegasDon channel. Josh702, thank you for coming in, brother. Edward, welcome in. And yes, I mean, despite all of the pitfalls and shortfalls that we see, it still has a lot to offer. Only nowadays you got to be able to afford it. Definitely have to be able to afford it. And I don't gamble. I do not, I don't like to gamble. I don't like to lose money. I like to get something for it. So, for me, it's when I go to a casino, it's to see what kind of dining and stuff like that they have, and just check it out, explore, because that's what we do here on the VegasDon channel. I like to explore. That man on a horse right there in front of us, in the middle of the median, in the middle of the street, that is from the former Hacienda Hotel and Casino, located down at the very south end of the Las Vegas Strip. Torn down in 96. Shout out to Cinnamon and Jupiter. 96 to make way for Mandalay Bay. Now, this is the Fremont East District, and if you watch any of those late night Las Vegas live streamers, you'll know that this area in here becomes a hotbed of activity for both Metro PD and those that might not be up to any good. El Cortez there on the left. Been there since 1941. We got some folks in the crosswalk here. And then Container Park up here on the right. Let's see if the praying mantis is doing his thing and snorting some fire. Yeah, thank you, Paula. It is warmed up. 7th Street right here. It is not, in fact, they're not even lit. The antenna. Yeah, it has been warm here in Vegas. I've been telling Cinnamon, we had like two weeks of winter and that was it. And it's more of the same for the next 7 days too. So lows in the like mid 40s, but temps up in the 70s. So it's for January, very unusual. So we cross 7th Street here. Yes, and please check out on my Emma Dita's channel as well. My bad. Emma Dita, down in San Antonio, Texas. We Hot Western Hotel. Love that sign. And the Ambassador Motel sign over there. Once it becomes daylight again, and we are doing this during the day, I'll be able to show you the mannequins that are literally hanging out there on the side of the street lamps around the perimeter of the Ambassador Motel sign, now parking lot. That's what we do. We pave paradise and put up a parking lot. And then right here on the left, as I almost drive right by it, the Big Rig Jig right there in front of Ferguson's, the former Ferguson's Motel. It is now a collection of boutique shops, restaurants, bars, etc. And they have valet there. Sip, shop, gather, it says there. Rooted in community, local art, rooted in community, local music, art, and creators. There we go. The Big Rig Jig. I know Tobin's going to come down here and get a photo with that thing. He's the reason I know about it. I usually just drive right by. Crosswalk here. 188 of you. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Mark, welcome. Thank you for being here. Love you guys. All right, that guy is done. We have a tattoo shop next door to a wedding chapel. It's an interesting collection of businesses. Come up here to Maryland Parkway. Las Vegas Motel sign over there on the left. freeze warning. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I saw it's supposed to be really, really cold in my former stomping grounds down there in South Florida. They were saying something about maybe even snow in parts of Florida tonight. Yeah, in fact, the car says it's 64 here right now. (13th Street, Siegel Suites, Fremont 2 right there. Flexible Stay Living. Motel 6. And $2.99 a gallon for regular and leaded over here on the left at 7-Eleven. That looks like one of the transit security, yep, vehicles. Siegel Suites, Fremont. I guess that's the original. Has no number on it. South Cove Apartments over there on the left. Missy, welcome in. Missy is an awesome member of our community. We love Missy Me here on the VegasDon channel. Awesome, awesome people. Been very, very lucky to have met all of you. 3 years ago, I didn't know you guys even existed. I'm very grateful for all of you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's all about, Amandita. Yes, helping each other out. I love it. Yes. That's what I always tell the other creators here in town, the other YouTube streamers. I'm like, we should all just be helping each other out instead of, you know, unfortunately what happened last June here, which if you don't know, you can go Google it, between a pair of YouTube streamers. It was all over the news. And that just, it should have never gotten to that point, in my humble opinion. We're all out here trying to do the same thing, right? Bring the world a little bit of Vegas. There are, Medita, yes, a lot. Very, very, it was, I couldn't believe it. I read the article about it, I'm like, what? Oh, thank you, Missy Me. Thank you so much. This is Eastern Avenue right here. Major north-south artery here in town. Becomes Civic Center north of Owens Avenue up here. But this, we like to pull in here because this lady is here waiting for us. And we always know where to find her. The Blue Angel Motel sign. So Tobin, correct me if I'm wrong, her name was Betty Willis, who first designed the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, the fabulous Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign, down there on the just south of Mandalay Bay, just south of the Las Vegas Strip. But she was created by the same woman that created that sign. She has been in existence since 1957. She was located originally at 2100 Fremont Street, where the Blue Angel Motel was located, and now she stands watch here at Fremont Street and Charleston Boulevard. Pepe's Tacos across the street, said to have the best tacos in town. I've never been, so I don't know. But the building over there, by the way, it looks like an old IHOP A-frame type of building over there. Behind the pawn shop, of course. But the Blue Angel Motel sign, it's pretty cool stuff. And again, I only know about that because of Tobin. Blue Angel, Betty Willis, awesome, thank you. All right, let's get out of here. And now it's located here at this car wash gas station, which owns this little triangular plot of land here between what is Fremont Street, Charleston, and Eastern. The confluence of all three together. All right, these guys are flying down Eastern here. Yep, they've got a green light there at Charleston, and they're racing. Please like and subscribe, you guys, if you're new to the channel. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us on this Saturday night. We will be live streaming some live music from Fremont Street here for you very shortly. It will be Dr. Rock and Bling. So some definite variety between those two bands. Dr. Rock plays a lot of classic rock, and Bling plays, well, they bill themselves as a top 40 type of band, but it's top 40 if it was 2006. A lot of what they play. But it's still good, fun music. Yes, thank you, Simon. Yes, I'm all about helping everyone. Helping everyone out. I mean, that's the way it should be. Just don't say stuff like, you know, don't be a jerk and not subscribe. You know, that kind of stuff. Terrible's branded gas stations. That Silverado, when he was stopped, I guess the Silverado, that's a new one. When they stop, the running boards, the automatic running boards extend down when he comes to a stop. Huh. Okay, cool. So 11-point lead right now. Thank you, Paula. You're awesome, Paula. I was just wondering about that. Very cool. Yeah, we're going to go down here and do some live streaming on Fremont Street, and then I will head up to Whiskey Liquor. Hopefully catch the end of the game with you guys. And then they'll have the Knights game on. Not that everyone cares about that, but those of us that are locals and Knights fans. Knights have been on a 6-game win streak right now. Stands in stark contrast to where they were just not too long ago. They were on a losing streak. They kept getting overtime losses. I think they have the most overtime losses of any hockey team right now in the NHL. At least that's what I read like 2 weeks ago. Nice, Clint. Yeah, I knew someone that had agoraphobia. Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, agoraphobia, if you've ever seen the movie Benchwarmers with the Nick Swardson character, I believe that was what he had as well. That movie with Rob Schneider and John Heder, or Heder, however, depending, Napoleon Dynamite, essentially. Everyone knows Napoleon Dynamite. Desert Hills Motel there. Free Wi-Fi. Is it free if it's in a resort fee? But then you shouldn't be paying a resort fee at a place like that. U-Haul over here. Nevada, they said, was like the third. They did a United Van Line survey or something, and they said it was the third most common destination for United Van Lines in 2025. So you have a lot of people moving in here. But what about those that have moved out, that diaspora of folks that used to live here in Vegas that now live somewhere else? So come up here to the light at Bruce Street. Thank you, Tobin. So do you, buddy. Please check out Tobin Explorers up there in the Pacific Northwest. Yes, Clint. Yes, exactly. Perfect. No, we're glad to have you, buddy. I want this to be a very positive environment. Good vibes, as the kids say nowadays, right? Because there's enough negativity out there in the world, and there are plenty of channels that contain that sort of material. I don't want to be one of those. We do not traffic in negativity here on the VegasDon channel. I want you guys to have fun and enjoy yourselves here. And I especially love when you guys are like, you know, chatting and talking with one another and stuff. That's really, really cool. People coming together that maybe would never have known one another, just like me with you guys. It's really cool. And I know a lot of you, you know, you guys see each other on other Vegas channels as well, but it really means a lot to me that you're here with me, hanging out. Oh, gosh, I didn't have enough time to stop there. Okay. Lucky Lady Motel. What goes on in there? Josh, thank you so much for coming in. Please also, again, check out Josh702 right here on YouTube. Awesome, dude. We love brother Josh. This is, again, Maryland Parkway, a major north-south artery that's been under construction, again, for 5,000 years at this point. It is the same Maryland Parkway upon which the now newly minted Filipino town is located, which extends from Desert Inn Road down to Flamingo, right along Maryland Parkway there. Tourette's, okay, cool. No, I mean, I totally understand. I've got a ton of stuff wrong with me too, so I'm right there with you. I think we all have things, right? We're all just human. Ooh, got nailed by the light there. Virtue Vice, it says there on the side of the building. We're going to go up here to Ogden real quick. Downtowner Motel. Here on 8th Street. And we're going to make this left. Head back westbound. Yeah, Mandita, yes, definitely. I don't know where this water's coming from. Hasn't rained, and there's no rain in the forecast either, so again, it's going to be a very common pattern, it looks like, over the next week, as it has been pretty much since the beginning of the year. Monday through Friday, $5 first, 4 hours, $10 a day here at El Cortez Parking Garage. It says Friday to Sunday, $10 a day, which is still the cheapest parking here that I've found on Fremont Street, or in and around Fremont Street. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and park and take a quick bio break. I'll end the stream, but I will be coming back live very shortly, 15 minutes tops, hopefully, if the phone cooperates, which it should. I am so grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. There's 170 of you here. Please come back and let's do 170 in our live stream for Dr. Rock and Bling concerts here this evening. Thank you to all of you who have joined, and please come watch some, well, not watch with me, but I'll, tell you what's going on with the football game, the Seahawks and the Niners. And as always, remember here on the VegasDon channel, it is the journey. Oh, cool. Okay, thank you, Tobin. Right on, Daniel. Thank you so much. Awesome, Clint. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Where it is the journey, and what happens in Vegas stays right here on the VegasDon channel on YouTube. We'll see you in just a bit, you guys.